We have a lot of unusual names in the South, as y'all know. And some in my family, but I don't talk about us, I talk about other people. In the news, you see the name Newt Gingrich. It's an unusual name. And you know, they got baby books. Now you just open up a book and just pick out a name. I can't imagine going through hundreds of names and deciding on Newt. But Mama and Daddy Gingrich did that. And then, for years, the governor of Alabama, a fine man from all I hear, Bob James. And you know good and well, somebody thought, he can't spell Bob. But the most unusual name I ever heard, a couple back home named their son Odd, O-D-D. Kids at school did just what y'all did. They laughed at him, made fun of him. He graduated from college, high school and college, fell in love, got married, and one day he told his wife, honey, I've been laughed at and made fun of all my life. When I die, please don't put my name on my headstone. I want it to stop. And so the years passed. He passed away. She called the children in. She said, I promised your dad I wouldn't put his name on his headstone. And sure enough, they put the date of his birth, the date of his death, and just left the rest of it blank. And to this day, people walk through that cemetery. I'm still going to finish it. They walk through that cemetery, they look at that headstone and ask, isn't that odd? And I'll pass it right on to you, Mark.
Oh, no.
Well, I'm going to pass it back
another
because there's one song we wanted to do. And
oh, I bet you're going to ask.
Same thing.
The Happy Good One?
Yes.
He wrote, a standard. A song that has been played millions of times. It's a classic called What a Beautiful Day for the Lord to Come Again. Yes. The Happy Goodman family. Could you just do a little bit of that? Hey, can I ask something else? Can you tell me? I love this story. The story of how your dad prayed for you to join the Happy Goodman family.
Yeah.
Would you share that?
We lived, I was born in Narmore. In fact, a few years ago, it was funny because they called from the Hall of Fame here. They needed a birth certificate because, to be in the Hall of Fame, to be any, a display or anything, you have to be born in Alabama. And I thought, well, that's no problem. And so I got my birth certificate out. I'd never noticed it before, but my birth certificate is an Alabama, state of Alabama birth certificate. But it says born in Tennessee. Two states were fighting over me. I think it's kind of like the basketball teams in our PE group when I was a kid. They would choose sides, and they would argue over me for the basketball team. Which one has to take him? And so here I was with the Alabama birth certificate that says born in Tennessee. And somehow, I don't know how they figured it out. Dixie may know, but they finally figured out that when I was born in Narmore, there was only one post office, and dinosaurs were on the earth. And in order for Alabama to send the birth certificate to my doctor, they had to send it to the Tennessee post office. And so somebody got it all messed up. But anyway, with that being said, we lived right out the state line. And when I was 11 years old, I heard my dad, literally heard him praying that someday I would travel with the Happy Goodwin. Goodwin. He didn't know. He thought, he always called the Happy Goodman family the Happy Goodman family. Aren't you glad God understands all that? And he prayed that I would travel with the Happy Goodwin family. And the Happy Goodman family was somebody that I watched on a neighbor's television on Sunday morning because we were far from being affluent enough to have a television. And I used to think that rich people were the ones with a television antenna. And that's the truth. And anyway, years later, I traveled with the Happy Goodman family. I remember, and I've got to hurry, I know, but I had a little trio that I sang with. We sang up near Sand Mountain, and we'd sung 3 or 4 of my songs that morning. And a man walked up to me at the dinner on the ground, and he said, "I'd like for my sister to hear some of your songs." And I said, I'll get a tape, and I'll get your address, and I'll get it to you. And one of the guys that I sang with at the time walked up to me. His name was Buddy Cook, and he asked, "What did that guy want?" And I said, "He wants his sister to hear some of the songs that I've written." He asked, "Do you know who that guy was?" And I said, "No." He said, "That guy is Cat Freeman. He is Vestal Goodman's brother." I can look back now and I see all the little pieces of the puzzle. And when I looked at the pieces, I had no idea what they meant. But aren't you glad that we have a Father that says, well, today, Bobby Tomberlin's going to meet Mark Narmore. And they don't see how the pieces fit today, but one day they will. And he has looked at your life, through your life. You've met people that you didn't know. You were shaking the hand of someone who was going to be your best friend when you needed them the most. Because we just see the pieces of the puzzle. And he holds the box with the picture in it, on it, in his hands. He's the one that they wrapped in swaddling clothes, laid in a feeding trough for animals. But it wasn't just a baby wrapped in those swaddling clothes. It was 6,000 years of history waiting to be fulfilled. It was over 300 prophecies that said, one day there will be a baby born. And he was. And they wrapped all the prophecies and 6,000 years of history in those swaddling clothes and laid him in a feeding trough for animals. And I'm so glad that they did, because that was our only hope. And he came, he lived, he died. He rose again and said, "Because I live, you shall live also." And then he made an announcement. "I'm leaving. I'm going away. But if I go away, I will come again. And I'll receive you unto myself, where that I am, you can be also." as I wake up with the morning of each day that passes by, and I listen to the sounds upon my ears. I can't help but keep a watch towards the eastern sky. I wonder if the trumpet will be the next sound that I hear. What a beautiful day for the Lord to come again. What a beautiful day for Him to take His children home. How I long to see His face and touch His nail-scarred hands. What a beautiful